Man, okay. I feel like I've been going nonstop since August, I think. If it's not been painting, I've been doing some kind of adult related thing. Oh my gosh, since August. This year has been a lot of things. This year's been a lot of things. Let's just keep it at that, I guess. This is also kind of a weird topic. Death is a weird topic to talk about. I was kind of contemplating death one day, and I was wondering, do taxes make it worth it? What about money? What about the stupid everyday things that you have to go through to just live in a country? Doesn't matter what country, everybody's got their problems, but is it really worth it? That's the one, what is it? That's the one certainty in life, is that you die. Okay. I was in a bit of a unexpected experience recently, and it kind of illuminated some things for me, I'd say. One of which is how great I am at disassociating from things. And I don't know if that's because of social media and TV, the disease, or the symptom of today, which is which, I don't know. I have enough intrusive thoughts when I drive that this is a little bit crazy that I actually found myself to be in an actual car wreck. And I'm not talking about bumper to bumper, not that kind of car wreck, but I'm okay, I'm alive. First of all, so I was in a car wreck, and to begin with, I was kind of confused when it happened because, one, I wear glasses, and when I don't have my glasses, I'm basically blind as a bat. I can't see anything, and that's pretty traumatizing when I don't have my glasses and you're kind of in a situation where you need to be able to see things. And then two is that I had my daughter in the car with me and my dog, which also was pretty terrifying to be in charge of other living things besides myself. So I probably have the same amount of existential dread as the next person, but when I was thinking in these moments before I wrecked, I am in enough of a transition period in my life that I felt pretty good about what I've accomplished so far. I'm at the point where I no longer have a path laid out for me. It's completely open for me to just do whatever in my life. And the aftermath of everything has been crazy, scary. I mean, this entire year has been a disaster, I would say, to some degree. There's been good things, but quite disastrous things at the same time, which I guess is just life, Bad and good things are in tandem with each other all the time. I kind of have to reconcile that I have to keep living life. and sometimes I don't want to. Because life is stupid. I'm not talking about dying or anything. I'm just talking about the fact that I would rather go live in a forest and grow my own food than have to deal with today's politics and society and people because I'm sick of it. Sometimes I just want to stop. I just want scary things and fearful things to just stop and get out of my way. Like, it doesn't sound like a fun time. Sometimes I wonder maybe if it's because I'm ungrateful. Because there are days that I have very peaceful days. And I am content. I am content with those peaceful days. There's no need to have fear in my life anymore. Like, some people will say, like, well, fear and putting yourself in an uncomfortable position will, make you grow and whatever. And it's like, well, maybe I don't want to grow anymore. Maybe I just want to push pause and enjoy my life right now. Maybe I just don't want to be in survival mode anymore. Maybe I just want to chill. Is it too much to ask? Oh my gosh. Anyways. I had a friend remind me recently that we have a common trait, and that is we just make things work in extremely necessary situations, which is true. I have found myself a part of a lot of ridiculous situations and really hard situations, and you know what? In the moment, you just kind of deal with it. You just do whatever your body is gonna do, right? And the aftermath is more of what is my concern. The thought process of thinking about the past, and maybe that is depression calling my name. But really, how do you live with yourself when you think about your past and your actions and the things that you've done? When it comes down to it, you kind of just like put one foot in front of the other, I guess. The other little note I want to transition into is how my thoughts and my actions are informed by the things that I watch and the things that I'm inspired by. And I recently watched a movie. Because this involves spoilers, I will not tell you what that movie is, but I'll tell you the part that I thought was like the most interesting. The main character accomplishes so much, but works really hard to get it. And she does it while she has cancer, and she even has a daughter. And the scene that caught me the most was cooking in an Olympic challenge. And she realized that she had accomplished what she set out to do, but in tandem, she'd worked her body so hard that it ended in her basically inevitable demise. But the part that struck me the most, she had finished the competition and just looks up and says to herself, I did it. And she doesn't make a huge fuss. She just says goodbye to her companions in the challenge. She doesn't even wait for the competition to end. She just gets up, takes her family, and walks out. Like, that was it. I don't know if many people get this chance to reflect on their lives so early, to be so at peace with what they've created. And part of me says, I did it. Every time I accomplish a painting, I feel so fulfilled. Every time I finish another piece. But another part of me says, well, I haven't done it yet. Maybe I've done this one piece, but I haven't really sold anything yet. I haven't, exhibited in a gallery, and I definitely can't support myself with my art yet. I did it. I started my dream. And then the other part of me says, well, I'll be able to say I did it one day. And that one day will be when I accomplish, exhibiting in a gallery or exhibiting on my own or making a living off my art or being able to sell just anything in general, whether it be my paintings or products. Left shoulder is, yay, I did it. Like I made a painting or whatever. Like I did a drawing and it looks really good. Like very small, minimal, I did it. And then the other one is like this more looming, overarching, like, oh my God, I have not done it yet. I've not really felt accomplished through my art. I've felt self-fulfillment, but I want to have other people feel the same thing for my art, I guess. I think all in all, I struggle with knowing that I got away scot-free from my wreck. No emergency injuries, nothing worse, but I've been steaming on obviously what ifs. And it's made me cement the idea that things really do just happen based out of luck. It's hard to know if my hard work will ever pay off. That's a tremendously terrifying thing to think about. And I just have to keep going, and that's really uncomfortable. And I absolutely hate it. But I do still have more goals that I want to accomplish. And I want to say the big I did it at the end. For where I'm at now, I just say that I accomplished something, and I'll say it every day. I did it. I made the painting. And you know, after every single day of saying I did it and accomplishing these paintings, I'm hoping that something will come of it. I did this painting of a mountain, and originally I didn't know what the mountain was going to be for, what it was going to symbolize, whatever. I just wanted to do a landscape. And I recognize now that this particular mountain is one that has, you know, a sunrise, very bright pink and orange and deep purples and blues. I think to myself, like, you know, every time the sun comes up, I just have another day to try again for my bigger goals and my bigger accomplishments. And I hope that next year I'm able to accomplish even more things, because this year alone, I think I made 10 paintings, which I'm really proud of, really happy for. I think that in the future, I've got even bigger paintings that I can make, like literally bigger, not metaphorically, but literally bigger. I want to try to paint bigger. I'm gonna try to sell my stuff for real on the internet, which is wild because I only just made these, you know, within the past couple of months. I'm gonna try to sell them. That seems exciting. But yeah, I guess just keep on trucking along. Life is basically one step after another. I don't know if there's a lot of purpose to keep on looking behind me at this point. It just seems like an endless view of chaos when I look behind me. From now on, I'll be looking ahead into the future for better things. For this painting, I used gouache and watercolor pencil. I did use a photo reference, and the panel slash framed wood thing is made by my dad because I get lots of free wood from my dad, which is how I've made all my paintings. Shout out to my dad for making all my wood panels. So lovely. Anyways, let's see. I feel like this was such a sad video. Oh my gosh, what can I say that's happy? I don't know. I love how the painting turned out. It's fantastic. I feel great about it. I initially did not, because when I just had the mountains, I felt like it was just lacking depth, and I had to keep trying to push the depth and the contrast so that it would make it seem like an actual 3D mountain instead of 2D, because it seemed very flat when I originally started. But I think I got there in the end to where I wanted it to be. I am a little taken aback at how bright it turned out to be. I don't know why, but when I was painting this, I didn't realize how very contrasted it is. Very, very bright. Hopefully that's not distasteful, but I like it. I like how it turned out. I'm hoping that I can hang it up, and yeah, it's a great painting. Even though my experience was bad, I'm going to try to put a positive spin on this, and it's a great painting. I lived another day simply to make this painting, and to make more paintings, who knows. Okay, well, is this really going to be my last video of the year? I think it is. I'll try to be uploading every Thursday. Next year, it'll be better. Everything will be better. The videoing might get better. The filming might get better. The art might get better. That's what we have to look forward to. Yeah, closing out this year, 10 paintings, starting some prints for next year, and lots of cool things going on. We'll see if I can make it work, if I can make it happen. Bye!